right, hello and welcome to Indianapolis. We are.
Does anybody know?
Here. They are not. Oh,
Unlimited tires.
there, I found something that I have not mapped. My push to talk button is not mapped.
No, it's unlimited.
Wait, I can get off.
Thank you.
Set, no options. No, where is it? Where is it? Where's push to talk? Options. Miscellaneous. Push to talk. There we go. I do not see it popping up. We'll figure it out as we go, right? Hey, Rick. We are still working with all the settings here. I don't think I like having my weight jacker on my thumb wheel, but we'll see throughout the race. This is a learning as we go process. You can hear me though, right? I had
Come on, Craig. Radio check.
Okay, this feels too light.
Not good.
I've been testing this out doing Belle Isle, and I think I should have done some oval laps. So let's up the force feedback a bit.
Thanks for racing, everybody. Have fun.
Bet that
You
key still works though.
85 laps.
All right. Pit stop. Selected. We are good to go. Oh, that's my normal before green flag reminder to myself to pay attention. So these are my first laps this week at Indy. This whole week's been a write-off. I had a hard drive fail. And I've been busy, so I thought I was gonna do some racing Saturday, but that's when I started noticing something was very wrong with the computer, and I had a mechanical hard drive in there just storing old replay files, and it was bad. I think it has been responsible for a lot of my random lag hiccups. So without thinking, I started a repair on it, forgetting that, you know, it's a mechanical hard drive and 8 terabytes. So that took 30 hours. And then I just yoinked it out of the computer because there was no reason to actually have it in the computer. I could have just had that as an external hard drive that I connected every now and then when I needed to free up space off of my SSDs. All right, this monitor, also a different monitor stand now, and this monitor is turned weird. It's like an inch too close, or an inch turned in an inch too much. I don't think I have Marco's speed to do a swap draft, assuming he even wants to.
Sorry about that. I tapped someone here. It was an accident.
Yeah, it's taken me everything to just to catch up to him on the straight. He does not. Hey, Will. Okay, he's slowed down there. But we are... Oh, oh, oh. Focus, Craig. You've hit the wall at Indy like every Indy race for the last year. So how about you just focus on getting a full 85 laps without hitting the wall? My God, his setup, he doesn't care where he came into that corner super low and still didn't hit the, or didn't shave off any speed. Well, I think Marco also knows that I'm not going to be hyper aggressive about it. Where's the... Oh, it is blowing 21 kilometers an hour into the turn 2 wall. That's why I'm understeering into that corner. Okay. That's like 12 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour. That's some serious wind. All right, so we'll need some more weight jacker for exiting that corner. You're not losing me, Marco. So how much did just rotating up without even looking get me in weight jacker? Weight jacker 2, huh? It did feel like 2 clicks. Rather be about 5. Which, if I had my quick checker set up, which I forgot to do, 5 it would be. I will just assume that was lag and he did not really hit the wall. Because I'm never that lucky, right? I've seen him make a mistake at least once in 5 years.
Where's the field?
Out of 2.
All right, we've lost Fletcher. Not losing me that easily, man. I was like, he's not really not going in, is he? He's nervous. I did not expect... Did he miss his box? Alright, set up next stop. Yeah, it's not that we raced out of the pits. I flat out, he like didn't leave his box, so he must have missed his box spot, because that was weird. I think with having my weight jacker up on this thumb wheel, it's not going to let me quickly, like, usually I would have it right here on my thumb to make quick adjust. If someone like dives inside me, forces me wide at a corner, and you need to like immediately make like a 5 or 4 weight jacker adjustment, I think having it on a button right here is better than the thumb wheel. We'll see. This is learning, and this is the start of like a whole week of, I think we have a race Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I wish there was a mode 9. Oh, this, Marco has secret modes. I was gonna have second there. And then probably first on down the main straight, down the front straight. Thank you. I did an absolutely like garbage review of it with my terrible cell phone camera because I didn't feel like taking my actual camera off of my rig.
Come on, Dan, catch up.
It's gonna have a steep learning curve because everything about it is completely customizable. The screen that I have now, I got from Adam Hartzell on the IndyCar Discord, because the default screen that it, you know, just the generic screen it comes with, very not configured for IndyCar. Of course, it was missing, you know, half the stuff that we would find important. So Adam reached out and said, "Yeah, actually, I have a one that's tailored to IndyCar." There's tons of them online. You just have to filter through like all of the various SimHub dashboards that people have built. But just being handed one was a lot easier. I still got to do things like the RPM lights. You set those in SimHub to like they don't just get reported by iRacing, I guess. You have to like set the RPM range in here. So I've tried playing with it to make it mostly match the IR18. Because at first it was like you'd hit 9,000 RPMs and it's in full blue light mode. Alright, I've got my final pit stop set up, right? Yes. First gear, map 1. Where is Marco now? 15th? He went in? Okay. He went in.
Come on, man. What are y'all doing?
Hot game, man. Hot game.
No, but we need to go in now because we're at 66 to go. So that's 33:33. This is the proper time to head in. I mean, unless we're just gonna count out a bunch of cautions, which this is official, so that could be. But no reason for tires, just to make sure we stayed ahead of everyone. He came in as well. So he pitted on that last one, and he's come in this time as well. I mean, he pitted on that the last one. Yeah, you could probably make it fuel saving hard, but why? When you could just do this. He'll have no trouble coming up through the field unless he's got unrepairable damage. Maybe that's been what he's doing, is he's coming in, and I haven't paid attention to how long he stayed in the pits. So 10 laps, 9 laps, and 6 laps are ahead of me. So without a bunch of cautions, the 6-lap guy can't make it. None of the other guys can make it in one more. But this is official. We could have 4 more cautions. Gear 1. Wow. Not this one. This one. This one. Robson. Overdriving the car. I gotta remember, none of these guys, I'm not racing any of these guys. They've all got a pit in 20 laps. I definitely like buying though. All right, I need to get up to Nick. Just to keep up with those guys, but then I'm going to go into fuel save to try to ensure if it does stay green that on our last stint we can do map 1 the whole way and not have to think. Missed that apex. Oh, these guys are just not fast though. Never mind.
That was close, wasn't it, Marshall?
Yeah, that was a close one. All the way back here.
Okay. So that would make sense why he's struggling then. In theory, all these guys should pit, and we don't need to. Or should I go in just 'cause? I suddenly became very confused as to what was going on behind me there. My crew chief's a little pushy. Do we? I know why. So I mapped the button for push to talk, but forgot to change the microphone to my microphone. That's totally why. these guys should have 15 more laps or so. No more than that, even with all the caution. Do we just stay behind? I think I'm just gonna. I don't think we're gonna get as lucky and have the separation that we got last time, which is too bad. Losing the draft of the cars behind. That's where I was thinking about just going and passing these guys, but now I need to make it to 30 to go. Need to make it 26 laps. Must make 26 laps. Not concerning at all. Lordy. All right, we are coming up on a lapped car. Oh, Jero, that is not concerning at all.
Second place, you're blinking everywhere.
Thanks.
God. All right, so they're on lap 22 and 23. Make it 20 more laps. Right now, I'm going to make it 21. So we keep up what we're doing. Because I've got to bear in mind, I'm going to spend 10 laps on my own. So you need to have enough fuel to lead and still make it to 30 to go. Also, I don't want anything to do with Jarrow. Trying to pass him is going to be a recipe for a netcode death. Well, if nothing else, they'll probably hit each other going into the pits together. I thought you said Marco had unrepairable side pod damage. How is he up in 6th then? Oh yeah, right. It's Marco. He's fast.
Well, for sure you got me.
Yeah, I was worried for both of us.
That was the point where I'd say, no caution, please.
I never felt anything and got a 4X from it.
Thanks for not hitting me, Brian.
No problem.
All right, they're coming to lap 29 and 30. They did have 2 cautions, so that'll have given them at least an extra 1 or 2 laps. Man, once I get the lead, am I going to have to do the stupid snake? Worst part of IndyCar. That was a monster lift. We go now.
You can help me save some gas.
All right, so that should have bottled people up. Oh, Ryan sees what's happening. He's coming. How am I so slow? He had a monstrously slow stop. Wow! Got to be kidding me. That was... wow. Just... I don't think he was pitting. He was a lap down car who I think was just lost on where to go. If he was pitting, that was inexcusable because that was right in front of the leaders. And obviously, if I'd known that, I never would have tried to undercut him. shouldn't say where is my top speed. I know I don't have top speed. It's how this is open setup. I know my setup. AJ's just let me by there. I could tell he lifted. I pitted a lap early because I was concerned that those guys were coming in. And I did not want to be slowed down by them pitting as well. I need a bit more fifth. Oh, I'm going to hit this guy just going into... Thank you. That behind me? Jarrow. Ah, Jarrow pitted 5 laps ago. He does not have the fuel to make it. Oh, God, I have no speed in 6th. Okay. That's right. I need 5th up a click. Ryan's got me. I've got no top speed. And he's, yeah. Alright, let's go to the top. Can we leapfrog? I think that's what he's wanted us to attempt to do. I think I'll call my setup a be there setup. I've got it so that I have no problem keeping up with guys doing the draft and stuff, but yeah. In a flat out 1v1 who wants to be first shootout, I don't have the top end speed. All right, we've almost broken off 4th and 5th.
Go ahead, Dan.
Nah, I'm good, man. Keep on.
Where's David? Plains? Okay. Can't go an Indy without hitting the wall. Oh, Craig. And my damage report button is not mapped. Okay. how am I understeering more at a lower wind strength than I was earlier in the race with a higher wind? All right, focus. Do not lose these guys. 3 wide. That's always a recipe for death. Definitely carrying damage of some kind because it's all I can do to keep up with them now. There's no more roaring up to them at, 5 miles an hour faster anymore. To go. Up on lap cars, that's going to make it interesting. It's carbon fiber plate, or main plate, and then it has a the one that goes over top of it is some type of like G15 or something that goes over top of the entire thing. Yeah, it's a really chonky piece of car. I don't know if it's like a double layer of, I think it might actually be a double layer of carbon fiber because it's got little cutouts of it for the molding. Oh, don't, no. Lap cars, man. Why? Why are you here? Why did you not go to the inside? Lift. Don't make me fight you into one. Just inexcusable. Not fighting for anything, had to pit to make it to the end, but he decided to get in the way and cost us half a second. Because lifting's just not something you do as a lap car. No, no, no. Early, Craig. Done. Did Nate hit the wall or something that I didn't notice? Because he's only on lap 24 and I'm on lap 26, so it shouldn't be a fuel issue. But yeah, he's falling right off. I did think AJ was going to send it. I saw him coming. I was like, oh, I can't go down to the bottom. Poke, do something, Craig. Oh, they're side by side. Oh, he got the draft. If we'd gone 3 wide, I would have got second. But he,
Good race, guys.
he knew to stick in behind and just
Yeah, good race.
get the draft pull.
I ran out of fucking gas and had to lay off.
How? He had to
Who
have
just hit
underfueled.
me? Jesus.
Good
All right.
move into 4, Ryan.
Options.
Nothing I could do there, and
Sound.
just tried to stay behind you and
Microphone.
hang on for second place.
Yo, who just wrecking for?
Yeah, that was a fun battle, guys. That was a fun race. Traffic was a little unconsiderate, I think is what I'll call them. But it was a good race overall.
I was short on gas, Ryan.
Did I say unconsiderate instead of inconsiderate? So that would have to be, guys.
Yeah, I wasn't sure where Craig was on my outside. I don't know if I could have popped out or not.
I think you could have. I was really hoping you would go 3 wide because I probably had the overspeed to get by you. I think actually staying behind guaranteed you second.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I tried to get out of your way too, Craig, because I had to let off the accelerator.
Yeah, did you use like auto fuel or anything? Because I pitted 2 laps before you, but I made sure I topped all the way up.
Yeah, I didn't, man. I literally had like 3/4 of a lap going into the white flag left. I used auto fuel, but you and I were saving so much it miscalculated it.
Yeah, in this car, you just can't use auto fuel. There's too much fuel saving going on to ever trust auto fuel.
Good to know, bro.
All right. Whoop. Where are we? Everything's still working? No, that was good. Like, as I said, I know how to use the weight jacker. I have no feeling for the ARBs. I just, where they should be is where I leave them. It definitely turned better at 5-1 instead of 6-1. Would 4-1 have been too much? We'll never know. Okay, yeah, everything worked. That's excellent. We didn't have any lag spikes. My USB hub built into this monitor disconnected at one point, which made the mouse disconnect. So we're going to rewire that directly to the computer. Otherwise, that was a good race as far as computer not being stupid goes. Let's see what happened this race. Because we had a crash on lap 1. Whoa, look at Ryan go around him. Did we have a crash on lap 1? No, this was lap 2. Lap 3? At some point. Well, hey, we got to lap 6 on green flag. That's a great official race. Usually you have a lap 1, turn 1 crash at Indy. And a few times I've been involved in it. And a few times I've caused it. I'm waiting. Once we find a caution, we can change. I thought you wanted blimp view. Now you want no blimp view? Oh, okay. So you want chopper view? All right, someone somewhere caused a caution. Right there. I have a feeling I know what it was. Out of turn. So it's out of turn 2 with that super wind blowing across the track. See, Rick has old eyes like me, so he needs it from like far away, but no, apparently not too far away. My mouse just froze. And that's this monitor hub. Come on, reconnect. Oh, there we go. Yes, we're definitely reconnecting the mouse to the back of to the computer instead of to that hub. All right, so that was Will on 75, and then Cameron right away on 70, or a few laps after. You need a bigger TV in your bedroom. And the mouse has disconnected again. Oh, and it's back. Why? Why don't you fast forward to the next incident? Oh. I mean, it was going to catch it eventually, right? It's coming in too low. Lots of weight jacker to compensate. Honestly, at this point, once it reconnected, if he'd you see how he's got the tires locked up. If he'd let off the gas and turned right, it probably would have straightened out. That's that winter driving skills right there. And then we went about 15 more laps before we had our next one. Come on, you can do it. Really? Oh, that makes much more sense. See, at this point right here, Marco, whoever's out, Bill, is getting the car inside call. And it just froze again. Alright, it really doesn't like my monitor hub. Like, at all. I should not have moved it there. Well, that shouldn't have caused any side pod damage to Marco, though. I could just tell. Eep, eep. Oof. Yeah. Oh. No one coming, thank goodness. World's fastest pace car. What lap are we on now? 28. That should be the end of... Oh, and it's frozen again. Really, at this point, we can just set her up for the last lap so we can watch it, and then I can go have supper. I think I'm going to do the Kansas fixed race after supper. Either the 7 or the 9 o'clock one. Hopefully it goes official. It was a good job on David because he stayed out the longest, and then he came out ahead of us, like during that final pit run. That was a good move. I assume he had like lap cars or something in front of him, just pulling him along. Because usually, if you're just out on your own, you're gonna go slow. Please tell me we've skipped my wall tap, because I don't need to see my shame anymore. But once again, I cannot get through an Indy race without hitting the wall. I don't know what the mental block is, but all right, let's go to the... Let's go to the way out chopper. It's almost... Oh, come on. Fine, just stay there then. So this will be 84. Coming to the line for the final lap. Man, once you get within 0.8 though, the draft is strong. Because yeah, if I was not here, David pulling out would have been the right move, coming out of 4 here. But I've set myself up to overspeed, like to slingshot out. Had he just stayed out in this lane, I probably, even with that, it was still bloody close. And that was because he had Ryan's draft. So yeah, I think if David coming out of 4 Well, I mean, technically, he could have come out and blocked me, but then I would have used Ryan's draft to try and pull past him on the inside. So, I think eliminating the draft as an option for me was the right move for him. Wrong move for me. It hurt me. It meant I got third. So, yeah, once he had the draft, he just sucked right up to Ryan immediately. All right, so that was Indy, and that was the Indy Open race for the end of the season. I think this is week 12, last race. Next week is a patch week. Maybe something cool will come for Indy, like the hybrid system. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, hit the notify, all that garbage. The notify apparently is important because I go live, and that's the only way you know I go live. This is how little I do this stuff, or how little I pay attention, or how good I am. Low on the how good I am at it scale. Anyway, I'm going to go have supper. Enjoy your evening. I will try to be back on later to do Kansas in the fixed set. And if you want to join, I'll be back on then.